Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Let's see, we have a new option.
Mobius wants us to go after another artifact on some dead world called Zill. Apparently they sent in a specialist team, but they lost contact with them 2 days ago. Their bad luck, I guess. Figure we'll get hazard pay for this one.
120,000 reward. 3 Protoss research, which will put us right at 10 for a new upgrade. And, most importantly, this is the Siege Tank. Siege Tank only hits ground units. It is a heavy tank. Just that by itself is cool. It's a tank. It does quite a bit of damage. Has decent range and more HP than a Goliath. Where it really shines, however, is its special siege mode. In fact, because this popped up, we're going to do this mission.
So here's the deal. This place is a morgue. Whatever used to live in these ruins up and died millions of years ago. Before they went missing, the Mobius team reported artifact radiation emanating from that big old hunk of rock over yonder. They brought a big damn laser drill to burn the way in.
Laser drill? That thing's a monster. If the Mobius team had access to that kind of hardware, I need to think about what could have wiped them out.
Reckon we'll find out soon enough, partner.
I reckon so. Current mission, the dig. Hold the shift key while issuing commands to create a list of commands to be carried out in sequence. This is particularly useful when controlling the laser drill. But you've seen me do that with the SCVs. Like, hey, build all of this in order. And then it will just go on its merry way. Now, I'm recording these in bunches just because, man, do I really want to keep playing. But when I see comments of the episodes that I've already put up, I do respond to them and I do think about them. I will try to be a better StarCraft 2 player, but no promises.
Watch your corners, boys. We don't know who cleaned this place out.
Alright, recovered the laser drill. All we have are 4 Marines, 2 medics, and a Marauder.
By the numbers, boys.
More Terran thieves. The mysteries of this place are forbidden. You will pay for your transgressions with your lives.
Okay. At least we know what happened to the other expedition.
Who wants some? Got a whole lot of love.
Alright, let's heal up. At least we know what happened to the other expedition, that's true. Hi.
You gonna give me orders?
Please, where does it hurt?
Aw.
Standing by. You rang. Is it critical?
Been waiting on you.
Need some triage? Where does it hurt? Standing by.
Come on.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Always cut that one off. Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
I feel ya.
Hold up there. Those Protoss cannons will tear us a new one if we try to advance. Swan, you promised me siege tanks. Where are they?
Settle down, hotshot. They're coming. These babies will knock those cannons down from a nice, safe distance.
These are siege tanks. Another one of my favorites because they're a fantastic defensive unit. You can use them offensively, like so.
What's that?
Siege tanks have 150 life, 1 armor. In siege mode, the mode they're in right now, they have a range of 13, and they do 60 damage. On top of that, siege tanks have
Those
a...
siege tanks work just like the old ones. When you put them in siege mode, they get increased range and firepower. They can't move in siege mode, so if you need to reposition them, just switch them back into tank mode. You got it?
Heavy tank, long range, and mobile artillery in siege mode. To move siege tanks, select a siege tank in siege mode, then click the tank mode button. Can only attack ground units in either mode. Siege tanks are built from the factory, like all our other vehicle units. Swan went into what I was going to talk there. They have incredible range at 13, 60 damage. They also have splash, but they can't move. The splash damage is great against groups of units. But siege tanks can't move unless you put them into tank mode. While they are transforming back, they don't do anything. So be careful about that. Now, they are nowhere near as strong in tank mode, but still not terrible. Range 7, 15 damage, 25 versus armored. Kind of like slightly bigger Marauders.
Give us your best
Fire
shot.
faster than Marauders, have better range. They're better Marauders than that point. They're more expensive.
Roger that. Yes, sir.
But where, again, they truly shine is in siege mode.
I'm on it.
Let's get some siege tanks deployed on the high ground. They can pound that Protoss stalker before it even gets close to us.
You can see just the crazy range it has.
Armed and ready.
And you see just the huge range siege tanks have. I love to put them right behind bunkers and have a really strong ground defense.
Been waiting on you. Sure.
I like siege tanks. Now they don't hit air units, so the units inside of a bunker. Again, I'm talking a bunch of defense because that's what I like to do. Even though defense really goes by the wayside in a lot of things, I still love playing defensively.
Oh yeah.
Siege tanks will need help, so give them missile turrets or the units inside the bunker.
Local net accessed. Decrypting security overrides. Transferring control of base structures to you, Commander.
All right, good to go.
Fired up. 174 gigawatts. The power of the sun at your fingertips. Now get it aimed at that door and let's get cutting.
Laser output is good. Drilling will take some time, but there's no other way into the temple. Sir, the Tal'Darim are mobilizing their forces against us.
So we set a perimeter and protect the drill until we're through. Just glad we've got siege tanks.
Yes, yes we do. Alright, let's get started. This is a defense mission now, which works for me.
Lay it on me. What's that?
Not enough minerals.
We need bunkers and siege tanks defending that laser drill. We got no chance of claiming the artifact without it.
Defense strategy. Defend your base by building bunkers and putting siege tanks into siege mode in spots that overlook your cliffs. Well-placed siege tanks on high ground can strike enemies multiple times before taking damage. This is true.
Go ahead. Yep. This better be ready. Ouch.
I will need
What's going
some.
on? In the rear with the gear.
I will need some Vespine gas. I know I should focus more on minerals right now at the beginning, but
SCV ready. You gonna give me orders? Ready to roll out. What's our target?
Sir, I've managed to access what's left of the Mobius Expedition sensor net. I'll route it through your map so you can see what the Tal'Darim are up to.
so you can see there's nothing here. The base there. This is important. There's nothing here. You can build a second base here. I highly recommend it on higher difficulty levels, so you can get more resources. Now you have to protect this base too. Bunkers and siege tanks here. And I don't remember if you need bunkers on the right side as well. Probably. But they'll mostly come from here. Because their base is
SCV
right
ready.
there. Right,
Add-on complete.
separate bases right there.
Huh?
This is why I queue up multiple things. Oh, shit. Hello.
By the numbers. Big job, huh?
Being a vehicle, I was told not to queue. Well, I was suggested to not queue up multiple things because this ties up your resources. Whenever you queue up something I haven't gone over. Whenever you, whoops, that is Kirby. That's fun. Now you all know what my alarm is. Yes, it's Kirby. I like Kirby. I queue up multiple things like this because I forget to go back to the building fast enough. That's just me not being a great player. You don't want to do that because it ties up your resources. Once you queue something up, it automatically it takes the minerals then. So your money's tied up. It was pointed out by a few people, and you all are right. It's just how I play because, well, I'm not great at remembering to go back after 15 seconds to start a new thing.
Not enough minerals.
You know, more SCVs or whatever the thing may be. Like bunker like this. It's just because I need to set it up because I try to do multiple things at once, and I'm not the best at micromanaging. Thought I just pointed out that you all are right, and I do listen.
Armed and ready. Give us your best shot.
So I'll try to be better at it. No promises.
Go, go, go. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Here's a little bit of a force. Now the enemies are going to be much more aggressive as the it gets closer to being destroyed. Also on higher difficulty levels, the enemy's going to send more units and more air units in particular. Now we've not talked about setting up a new base. To do that, you would send an SCV down here, build a command center, and then start building SCVs. Just have a force ready to defend it once you once you start getting it set up. Like, have a force there ready to defend it.
Additional supply depots report base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
See, like right there, instead of building that SCV, I should have built the siege tank.
Additional supply depots required.
Will do. Been waiting on you.
You rang?
Go on. Of course.
Protoss threat. These are Archons. Archons are a big unit for Protoss. At least I really like them. They don't have much life, but they have 350 shields. They also do 20 damage with their psionic shockwave attack, and 30 versus biological. Now they have a little bit of range, but they're kind of like a melee unit almost. Also, we have two Archons massing over there. They do 30 versus biological units.
Desecrate that which belongs to the gods. This will not be borne by the faithful.
Sir, those are Protoss Archons. If they get too close, our men won't stand a chance. I'm giving you manual control of the laser drill. See if you can use it against the Protoss.
All right, you heard the man. Swing that laser around. We can use it to drive back the Protoss.
Laser drill control. Laser drill can be used to destroy enemy targets. To attack enemies, select the laser drill or press F3. It's marked here, F3. Then right-click on an enemy unit. Ideal targets for the laser drill are large Protoss units, like Archons. It does 33 damage. You're supposed to attack. There we go. Thank you.
SCV ready.
And you can queue up multiple targets, like so. When it's done, I believe it will go back. Yeah, it will go back to attacking the.
SCV ready. Got no patience for sitting around. Up, ready
And there is an Archon, but I feel pretty good about this defense.
Huh? Yeah, whatever. Yep. SCV ready. Moving.
Please take the...
This better be good. On my way.
Let me show you setting up another base.
Not enough minerals.
Again, you'll want a force already completely set, but let me give you an
You
example.
rang?
Start setting up some
The
bunkers.
laser drill has breached the door's outer layer.
Don't leave me
You
hanging.
should already have some Marines as well.
Target. Pick up. In the rear with the gear.
Let's go check over
Gotcha.
here.
Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
That's fine. Let's see what we have over here.
It's your dime.
Photon cannon, that's what we have over there.
Additional.
SCV ready. Bad news? Yo. Yes, sir.
Alert. Enemy air units on approach vector.
Damn it. Air units, nothing. Those are transports. Use the laser to knock them down fast.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Those are enemy transports. We've seen that before. This is why I got upgrades.
Go ahead. Got no patience sitting around.
Now this command center can start making... That's bad. I need that to start being hit. Marines.
By the numbers, boys.
Laser drill anti-air. Laser drill can be focused on enemy air targets to bring them down fast. For me, missile turrets will also help with that.
Go, go, go. Go ahead.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
You're in range.
Load up.
If you could see, if you could see it, you'd be in range. Another thing you could do is you could have this command center also make SCVs and send them.
Sir, I'm picking up the energy signatures of several Protoss relics in the area. I'm marking them on your map.
Hear me.
Well, if there's time, we can blast them free with a laser drill. I bet Stedman would love to study them.
We do have time.
SCV ready. This better be good. Armed and ready. You gonna get me? SCV ready. Rolling. SCV ready. I can't build here. Gateway. SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
I'm going. SCV ready.
Two more
By the
here.
number. Been waiting on
Relic shrines. Use the laser drill to blast open the relic shrines. You can pick up the relics with any ground unit. At the... Oh, I need to be able to see it.
SCV ready. Speak up. I can't build here. Go, go, go. SCV ready. Huh? It's your dime. Need something loaded up? Right up! Give us your best shot! Go ahead! Gangway, coming. Who wants some?
You rang?
Got a whole lot of love. SCV ready. Sure, been waiting on you. This better be good.
Research.
What's going
Something
on?
I forgot to build.
Upgrade complete.
Some armory.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me!
The laser drill is now cutting through the door's thermal barrier.
Ready.
And you can't see it.
Big job, huh?
That's fine.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? Go ahead. Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready. Woo-hoo! Overtime. Can't build here.
Okay.
What's our target? Affirmative! Go, go, go! SCV ready. Bad news? Been waiting on you. SCV ready.
I only need 3 of you.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Here I need a tech lab. Mineral field depleted.
What's going
Not
on?
exactly what I want to hear.
Well, butter my
Base is under attack.
That is for sure. We're gonna
Mineral field
salvage this.
depleted.
This one.
Add-on.
By the numbers, boys. It's about to get heavy. You need a light.
Must be an emergency.
Upgrade. Okay.
The doctor is in.
You all to come this way.
This better be good. Armed and ready.
Where does it hurt?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you'd be kind of fast about this because it is going through the temple door.
Got it.
The doctor is in.
Sir, more air units inbound.
We gotta take them out, or they'll keep dropping troops right on top of us.
Bad news? Yep. I can't build here.
No.
The doctor is
I need to
in.
build more, but stop hitting the door.
Bad news?
Need some triage?
Been waiting on you.
Standing by. The doctor is in.
It's one.
Where does it hurt?
Of course.
Wonder if they can get through there, or if they're gonna try a different route.
The doctor is in.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, they can't get through. Okay, that's fine.
Armed and ready. I feel you.
Unload all units.
This better be good.
Oh, jump back in real quick.
By the numbers, boys. You gonna give
Base
me orders?
is under attack.
Oh, one gets stuck there.
Who wants some?
Thermal barrier breached. The laser drill is now cutting through the core.
Of
They
course there would
seek
be.
to befoul the legacy of the gods. Destroy them.
Sure thing.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
This better be good.
Oh, that's bad. Kill that immediately. This is a Colossus. Colossus hits an area, as you can see with the beams. They are highly deadly against ground units. Especially smaller ground units like Marines, where they can just spray an area.
Is under attack.
Definitely not something we want to mess with. And you can see they also have good range to them too. They have a range of
Mineral
6.
field depleted.
They can also, like how the Reaper can jump up, they can also climb up and down cliffs, just because they're so big. Oh no, they're done. This will not end well. I need to get the thermal drill attacking immediately. Medics will be able to keep us going. Plus we have mercenary units there, so they'll have enough HP to take some hits.
Go ahead.
Grab the last Protoss relic.
Sure.
Get them up here and rebuild defenses. Make sure to have some SCVs ready to repair siege tanks and bunkers. That'll help you a lot too. So nothing really attacks from over here. Darn. Better safe than sorry, right?
I'm in deep. This better be good. Speak up.
Base is under attack.
Go ahead. You gonna give me orders? Big job, huh? Give us your best shot. Got no patience.
SCV is stuck. Hate when that happens.
What's that? Go ahead.
Just in case. Remember, siege tanks don't hit air.
What's going on? Huh? Roger. Armed and ready.
Upgrade complete.
I should put the war pigs in there. Why not? They're not doing anything else right now.
Want some?
You can shift click to get rid of units like that. That way you can select the units you want. By the way, with the upgrade, 2 armor instead of 1, 65 damage instead of 60.
Give us your best shot.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Fueled up, ready to go. This better be.
Additional supply.
In the rear with the gear. Woo-hoo! Over. You gonna give me orders? Outstanding.
Why not?
Additional supply depots required.
Got it. What's going on? It's your dime. I'm going.
Ready to fry. Fueled. Time's a wasting.
Ready to roll.
It's about to get heavy.
There's another wave of air units heading your way.
Nah, is that a fact?
Just won't give up. Stick it to him, boys.
Boom, baby.
That's what you're for. What you all are for. Too bad the SCVs get stuck. Like, that does sting.
Additional supply depots required.
Always not happy about that. But oh well.
Oh, it's off.
I'm going. Yeah. Armed and ready.
Almost there.
Give us your best shot. Lay it on me. Need something.
Additional supply depots required. Mineral field. Additional supply depots required.
Go ahead.
Base is under attack.
I can't build here.
I would like to have more than one missile turret there, but I didn't do a great job there.
Woo-hoo! Overtime.
Additional supply depots required.
Can do. Ah! You scared me. Got no patience sitting around. What's our target?
The power of siege tanks against ground units, right there.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
It's about to get heavy.
Goliath online. Show them before the mission ends. Spartan Company 165. And the upgrades.
Base is under attack.
The upgrades.
Rock and roll. I never
Base is under attack.
Boom, baby.
Breach of the doorway core is imminent. Structure access imminent.
It is our sacred duty to stop these defilers. Burn them to ashes.
You're a little late.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Again, on hard and higher, they will send more air units and bigger forces. So make sure your defenses are up to the task. Bunkers, siege tanks, and missile turrets make a really solid defense, along with SCVs to repair them.
You have prevailed for now. Word of this sacrilege will echo across the stars, James Raynor. The day of reckoning draws near.
These artifacts of yours seem real popular, Tychus.
What do we care? As long as the pay's good.
Really? I'd say getting vaporized by the Tal'Darim definitely counts as diminishing returns.
Definitely counts as diminishing returns. Little over 30. Complete the dig. Kill 20 enemy units with the laser drill in the dig mission on normal difficulty. Not hard. I didn't kill many with the drill, but you can do that. Yippee-ki-yay! Destroy 50 Protoss structures in the dig mission on hard difficulty. You can do that with the laser drill. You just have to have enemies in range to see. But you're gonna have to be more aggressive. Instead of staying back and defending, you just go completely all out and go hit the enemy. Make a force to go swing. You can use siege tanks and their superior range. Just make sure that they have some backup for fast units or getting overwhelmed. You can use marauders with medics. You can use Goliaths. Whatever you have at your disposal. Make a base defense, then go swing. Hyperion Access, Hull F.
I have pierced the veil of the future and beheld only oblivion. Yet one spark of hope remains. You will hold her life in your hands. And though justice demands that she die for her crimes, only she can save us.
Wait a second. You're talking about Kerrigan. It's been 4 years. You show up out of nowhere.
Time is short. You must understand. The answers you seek lie within. Study it well. The fate of creation hangs in the balance.
So you know, no pressure.
Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you too, Cendril. How's that? Nice to see you too. By the way, you hold the fate of all creation in your hands.
Ehon crystals before. Supposedly they allow you to relive another person's memories. For Zeratul uncovered. He was desperate for me to see it too. Well, here goes nothing.
New mercenaries and new research. The mysterious crystal in the lab allows you to access Zeratul's memories in the form of additional missions. Left-click on the crystal to launch a Zeratul mission. Zeratul is a Protoss, as you saw, and he's worked with Raynor in the past. That's it, nice to see you too. By the way, James, all of creation hangs in the balance. All on you. No pressure. I love it. Just gives even more importance to Raynor, who you already know how much I like his character. You really want to do these Zeratul missions. You'll be playing as Protoss, which will be playing as the last part of StarCraft 2 and Legacy of the Void. But we'll be playing as them here through these Zeratul missions as well. There are 3, if I remember right. And they'll give you credits, research, just like a normal mission. They're really, really good to do. We'll go ahead and dive into those. I think that'll be fun. We'll take a break from Raynor and see what Zeratul wanted him to see. Why is all this so important? It's like, the answers are here. We'll see what Zeratul saw. But that'll be next time. Next time we'll speak to everybody, look at the artifact, do the crystal, research, all of that stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.